Welcome back to part 2 of Learn a Voice Live.
Tonight we have been showcasing the live events industry, the careers that are available and the higher education courses that can help get you there.
It's just like a little show off for the universities to get people more into education.
Having events like this where you can see things for real and you've got that opportunity to meet with students, to talk to students, to hear from people who've kind of been there and done that really makes the difference.
I'd like to welcome you all here to Production Park.
It just brought something alive and it just opened my eyes completely. Every child and every parent must have been awoken in there. It made you want to engage with people because of the passion that they had. It just oozed passion.
Where is this heading after your Masters?
Well, I hope to keep on with True North Productions to start off with, and I really want to become a series producer. The industry is immensely exciting, whatever you end up doing, and just being part of just doing what I'm doing right now is extremely rewarding to see that people are enjoying what I'm making on TV.
The kids were just in awe of the performances, so I noticed that my son was really engaged in it, but also me too as well, so it was fabulous. You don't know when everything falls into place, so I feel now I'm walking away with everything falling into place, his next step as a parent.
We have Ohio West Yorkshire's bus, and this is its launch event. We're inviting parents, young people, anyone that's got an interest in higher education or even just a few questions to get on board with us and to ask those questions.
Not everybody can come to an open day, so we're going to be out in community settings across West Yorkshire over the summer month, and really we wanted to make higher education information accessible to people.
At our university, we get to do jobs like this. It gives us the experience and the knowledge, and also gives us contacts into the future. So instead of us just having a normal sitting down in lectures all the time, we get the chance to actually put all of our knowledge into action and actually be able to do everything and to know if this is really what we want to do in life. If you can find the subject you want to do and you know that's what you want to do, go for it. In my opinion, higher education has really been a lot better for me.
So Room for Design, we are a creative graphic design studio. Cameron actually, through his college, a year or so ago, entered a competition to design a poster for an Access All Areas event. He was successful in his design, he won, his designs won, and as part of that he's now been asked to create an identity for this next event. And as part of that identity he's come to us at Room for Design so we can work on those ideas.
I'm here today because I won a poster design competition for Access All Areas as part of Go Higher West Yorkshire's events planning thing. And Nikita got in touch with me saying, oh, we want you to design this logo for an event called Learn a Voice Live, so I'm here today to design that logo. The poster for the Access All Areas event, it was basically supposed to bring across this message that there's an event going on. It had to have all the important information, but it also had to link to the company itself with Go Higher West Yorkshire alongside Production Park and Backstage Academy. This work experience is going to help me in the future to help me get a better insight and understanding of how the design industry works, get an insight to the sort of pressures that designers would have in an actual studio, and just sort of prepare me a little bit better for the future. I've gone to uni to be a graphic designer hopefully in the future, because attending uni will help me get the experience that I need and hopefully teach me a few life lessons about the industry as well. And my family are really proud of me as well. They're really excited to see where I can go with this.
How did Go Higher West Yorkshire actually support Cameron, on his journey to where he is now?
Well, obviously offering opportunities, an opportunity to enter a competition, opportunities to work with his higher education progression officer, Jane, at New College Pontefract. I think that is really the main way that we as an organisation have managed to help Cameron. She not only, you know, opened the opportunity of entering the competition, but she followed up with him afterwards. She checked how he was going, she checked what he wanted to do. Is this still what you want to do? Are you interested in graphic design? It's actually, he wasn't considering university at that time, and it was entering the competition that inspired him to want to go into the industry and actually take higher education as an option for him. And actually, success story, he's now at Newcastle University studying interactive design, which is why he can't be here today, because he's got classes tomorrow.
We're here today with another progression officer, Shawnee from Mount St Mary's, and a careers advisor, Suzanne, who is here to help explain the work that progression officers do in schools.
As well as Billy Kerwin from Leeds Sport Academy.
And Shawnee, can you tell us a bit more about how the sports camp from the boys came about?
Yeah, so it started off as a general conversation, first with students. So I was approached by a few students in year 10 because they have a 2-week work experience block that they have to fill, and they wanted to pursue a career in sport, either coaching, playing, and they were unsuccessful in finding a placement that fit into that. So a few conversations sparked between more students, head of year, work experience officer, and then it was just a case of approaching a local business such as Leeds Sports Academy. And them guys were amazing. They jumped on board straight away, happy to help, happy to get involved and support students' progression. And it started off as a conversation and a bit of an idea, and then they kind of moulded that into the amazing programme that it became, that were tailored to the students in what they wanted to progress in post-16, really.
What do you get when you take a group of sporty Year 11 students and cram them in a hall with a very, very, very energetic lot of primary school students? An exciting sports camp that ends in a total and utter barrel of fun.
We're here with 5 students, 2 of our very own presenters actually, to find out more about this barrel of fun of a sports camp that they did. So Gideon, what did the sports camp actually entail?
Well, we were given the opportunity to work with Leeds Sports Academy in running a one-day camp with children from St. Joseph's Primary School, and to preparation to that, it took 2 weeks just for a one-day event. And you wouldn't imagine the things that you have to consider, like we had to create our own flyers, we had to consider health and safety. A lot of things went into it, and it was a lot of preparation, and it even got to the extent where we created our own game that the kids actually really enjoyed, and that you're going to see actually when we do the sports camp. And yeah, it was a successful day.
So, Daniel, did you enjoy the experience, and was it beneficial to you and younger students?
I did enjoy the experience, to be honest. It was really good to work with younger students and see how they interact with their peers, but also attempt to give them a fun day and take their minds away from school and allow them to increase their relationship with their peers. I think it was a really good experience, and it's given me a lot of key life skills for the future.
We are now going to head over to our young researcher Luke, who is going to interview Anna Woodhouse, the Research and Evaluation Manager from Go High West Yorkshire, to tell you more about the role of her and what she does in Go High West Yorkshire.
Thanks, Holly and Vincent. We're here with Dr. Anna Woodhouse, the Research and Evaluation Manager at Go High West Yorkshire. So tell us a little bit about what you do at Go High West Yorkshire.
Well, we've seen the vast array of different kinds of activities that we offer to support young people through the work at Go High West Yorkshire. And my job is to try and get evidence of what works best to support young people, to encourage them to make good choices about the future. So that might be through doing interviews like you did as a young researcher, or it might be focus groups, or it might be surveys, or it could be events like this, because I don't think that there's any more powerful evidence really than some of the stories we've heard from you guys today.